Hey guys, Bonehead here again. I'm doing another Star Wars The Old Republic build video. This one for the Sith Marauder. I've done the Juggernaut one already as a DPS version of the Juggernaut, but a lot of people were asking about the Marauder and what I think was the best option for it. So this is the build for that. So the thing we're going to focus on out of all these is the Carnage Tree. Carnage is all about extra hits in between cooldowns and things with your offhand, which if you go, sometimes you can go the Annihilation build, which does get you bigger numbers visually, but the Carnage Tree will get you all those extra hits in between, which is actually much better, I find, for the Marauder. So I'll go through that afterwards. I'll probably just show you the extra points to put through on the other trees. First thing I want to do here on the Annihilation Tree is just pick up 2 points into Enrage Slash. Vicious Slash, Vicious Throw, Massacre and Annihilate have a chance to refund Rage when you use them. Which is so a Vicious Slash and Vicious Throw are ones that you're going to be using a lot with that. Then over here in the Rage tree, what I do is I pick up all 3 points of Malice, increase force crit chance by 6, 2 points to Decimate, increase the damage of Smash and Sweeping Slash by 20%. And reduce the cooldown of Smash as well. So Smash and Sweeping Slash are like your 2 AoE abilities whenever you need to hit multiple targets around you. So yeah, that's 20% extra damage on both of those for whenever you need a bit of AoE burst is nice. This will give us Brutality, 1 point into that. Increase the crit strike chance of Vicious Slash and Vicious Throw, that's all the extra points sorted. The rest we'll need for the Carnage Tree, so we'll start making our way through. So out of here, Cloak of Carnage I don't worry with. It's the Cloak of Pain. It's basically when you get hit, it like does damage back or something. So it's, I don't really worry about that one. First thing I go straight for is Narrowed Hatred, increased melee and force accuracy. Then Defensive Forms, builds 2 Fury when attacked. This can occur more than 1.5, and improves your lightsaber forms. So there are 3 forms: Shicho, Junyo, and Ataru form. Ataru form is the form that we're going to be focusing on for this build, which you get further up here. And so it's the one that does extra hits in between your normal attacks. So you can see here, when you have Ataru form active, increase your movement speed by 15% as well, so you're running faster, which is always nice. Next thing we want to get here, all 3 points into Dual Wielded Mastery, so increase the damage of your offhand attacks. Defensive Roll I ignore. I don't worry about the AoE thing that much. Next thing, Stagger, 2 points into that. Increase the duration of Force Charges Immobilize. So Force Charge is your fly forwards and hit them, and they get immobilized, so you can stand there and whack at them for a while before they can move again, which is always very good when you're a melee fighter and they're trying to run away from you. Which unlocks our Ataru form. Enters an acrobatic lightsaber form, increasing accuracy. Also, your successful melee attacks have a 20% chance to trigger a second hit that deals a bunch of damage, and it cannot happen more than once every 1.5 seconds. So yeah, now every time we're doing any of our abilities, we have a 20% chance that we'll actually hit them with a second hit for free, sort of thing. So first thing I get here, Ataru Mastery off that, increases the damage of the Ataru form attack. And then here, Execute. Your Ataru form hits have a 30% chance to grant Execute, which makes your next Force Scream deal extra damage. So as you're hitting them, your Ataru form is going to be going off and giving you the chance to do more damage with your Force Scream. Then here, Blood Frenzy. When you do your Force Scream after the Ataru forms, you'll generate extra rage for using up that Execute thing, so that's good. Then we go over here to get Towering Rage. Execute now also increases the crit chance of Force Scream by 100. So now every time as those Ataru forms are going off, That's going to then give you execute, and when the execute pops and you use a force scream, it's going to be a definite critical hit, refund extra rage, and deal extra damage. So all those working very good towards a force scream. Also, force scream is a 10-meter range, whereas all your melee attacks are 4 meter. So if they do manage to get away from you a little bit and you've built this up, you can actually do a force scream after them, which might finish them off, or just do another good hit of damage onto them while they're trying to run away. Enraged Assault I don't worry about. Battering Assault is more of a like just a standard rage builder thing. Don't run out, so that's fine. Displacement, 2 points into this. Deadly Throw has a 100% chance to immobilize the target for 3 seconds. And increases the range of Obfuscate, which I don't really use. But the Deadly Throw is a massively, it's a powerful throw attack. Also, it's got the longer range on it, and it'll immobilize them now when you throw it after them. So that'll work very well if they're trying to get away and your charge is on cooldown. You can do a Deadly Throw at them, which will stun them for 3 seconds. So that's pretty good. Next one we want to pick up here, Gore. Gore is fantastic. It doesn't do that much damage, but for the next 4.5 seconds, your armor penetration is increased by 100%. So, yeah, basically it's like you hit them with a Gore and they've got no armor anymore protecting them. So that's pretty good. Next thing we want to get here, Rattling Voice. Reduces Force Scream's cooldown and the rage cost. So again, that Force Scream, making sure that it's ready to go and costs less rage when you use it after that Atari form stuff procs. Unbound, 2 points into this. Force Camouflage now has a 100% chance to break all movement impairing effects. Now Force Camouflage already reduces the aggro against you, but the other things it does, where it increases run speed and things like that, now it'll break from movement impairing effects too. So now you'll have 2 abilities that you can break out of stun or break out of lock, so you can keep chasing them down, which is always very good. Next one here, Frenzied Sabers. I like this one for the way it uses in the Atari form stuff. So when your Atari form deals damage, you get damage reduction, melee and ranged, increased by 2, which stacks up to 3 times. So which is a defensive thing. You can probably take those points and put them somewhere else to try and get some more damage out if you wanted to, but I like it for the flavour of it to go with all of the Atari form strikes. Next thing here, Overwhelm, 2 points into that. Ravage has a 100% chance to immobilize the target. Now this is one of my favourite things in here, is that my problem with Ravage when you cast it is it's a channel, so you're there and you're swinging your swords like crazy, but normally they can just sort of step back out of it and they don't get hit by it. Now with Overwhelm you can use that Ravage and it will actually immobilize them so they stand there and take the full punishment, which that's definitely a good thing to have for the melee fighting. Next one here, 3 points into Sever. Increase the critical strike damage bonus of Force Scream and Massacre. So now you're getting a 30% increase damage on your Force Scream, and as we saw down here, you're getting a guaranteed critical hit here anyway. So now you're getting a guaranteed crit on that Force Scream after a few Atari forms have gone off. And so when you hit that Force Scream, it's going to do a lot of damage. 30% increase on the crit damage plus a guaranteed crit. It's going to be very good damage attack, that Force Scream, now out of the mix. Next one up here, Slaughter. Another really good ability in this tree. Atari form damage has nearly a 50% chance to trigger Slaughter. Finishes the cooldown of your Gore attack, which is the thing that breaks their armor. And then it also finishes the cooldown on Vicious Throw and makes the Vicious Throw free and usable on a target with any health level. So Vicious Throw is your most damaging throw attack you can do in the game. Very, very powerful, but it's normally locked down, so only if they're under 25% health can you actually use Vicious Throw. Now, with your Atari forms going off, that will actually unlock the ability for you to be able to throw a Vicious Throw out when that procs every 20 seconds. So very, very powerful. Good attack, that one. Next one here, 2 points into Brooding. Reduce the cooldown of Intimidating Roar. In addition, you build 30 Fury over the course of using Channeled Hatred, which is one of my favourite things with this, is when you do your Channeled Hatred and you stand there charging up your health back again, you actually charge your Fury up as well. So it works very good for when you need to charge into the fight. If you can get away and get to a point and you need to heal up, you heal up and you max your Fury out as well, so it's pretty good. And that gives us Massacre, which is the top thing for this Carnage. Strike the target with both weapons, automatically triggers an extra Tyroform strike, bypasses the 1.5 second limit, automatically happens after that. For 6 seconds after using Massacre, a Tyroform has an extra 30% chance to be triggered. So what you want to be doing is when you come in with your charge or anything and start getting a Massacre off, Gore as well, pop a Ravage and hold them in place, build up for that powerful Scream, you know, throwing in more Massacres that get automatic Atariform strike hits. It all adds up really good in that tree. Very impressive tree for damage output. So yeah, let me know how it goes for you guys. Try it out, and yeah, my favourite Sith Marauder build. Bonehead out.